Welcome back to the studio, guys. This is going to be the beginning of the series of the Star Wars Legion series. I'm going to kick them off with Boba Fett here. I have the Inferno Squad along with Iden and her droid, and then I also have a couple sets of shore troopers from Star Wars Legions as well. I've got to paint those up. Also, I have right up here, I'll take you a peek. There we go, right there. I got Mando, or Din Djarin, and Grogu right there, Baby Yoda, whatever you want to call him. Got those guys right there. But we're going to kick the whole series off with a little bit of Boba Fett. I got the colors picked out. We're good to go there. We're going to use a new brush here. It's a wolf hair brush. A buddy of mine sent these to me and asked me if I'd give them a try and see what I thought. So we're going to be doing that here as well. That'll be pretty cool. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps support the channel. All right, let's get in there and knock him out. I'll see you guys in there. For this particular Boba Fett, we're going to go ahead and start off with the Coal Black from the Pro Krill line. On this one, his particular model, at least on the box, and we're going to go from the box because that's a really nice paint job. I like that. So we're going to go black on the pants, black on the cape, black on the cloak that's underneath here, his shirt, I guess, for lack of a better word. That's it. So we're going to start with Coal Black, and we'll do it with some highlights, maybe some rubber or rubber highlight. You know how I like to go. So anyway, guys, let's kick this off with some black. We're gonna put it over here in the wet palette, which I have set up right over there. All right. And then we'll take a drop. We'll thin this paint down. We'll paint it on, give it a few layers, and then we'll probably maybe go on to the green and do the highlights on the cape later, or maybe we'll just go ahead and do the highlights on the cape now and be done with that. But anyway, I think either way we're going to start with the black. All right, let's get to it. Also, I want to chime back in. I am going to add a little bit of the dark warm gray to the palette, and I may mix it to do some pre-highlights. I don't know, I can't help myself. I just got to do it. So we're going to use the black, the Coal Black, and then we're also going to use this dark, what is this? Dark warm gray for some pre-highlights, and then I'll add some of the rubber highlight and such like that. So anyway, all right, just wanted to get that in. Well, I was looking at the box art there, and pretty much everything on this black. This is going to be a pretty quick paint, actually. This is all black. His undershirt's black. His scarf is black. What else? His boots are black. His knees black. The only thing that has color are the yellow knee pads that are down here below, the yellow shoulder pad, the red cuffs or gauntlets, you want to call them, and then the little red on the helmet, and then the green armor, and then the boulder and this and that. But that's really about it. All right, perfect. Just want to point that out. So far on the wolf hair brushes, I used that on the base, on the bigger parts of the pants and the cape. I got a little bit right there. I gotta get a little bit. Anyway, worked terrific. It goes on really smooth. The point stays really nice. It holds a lot of paint. So far, so good. I like them. But next I'm gonna move. This was the number 2, the Amrock, I guess is what they call it here. I'll get that link to you in the description. I'll get that from my buddy. And also, I'm going to switch brushes here. I'm going to go a little smaller because I've got to get some smaller areas with the black. I'm going to go with their Zero, which they call, what is that, the Garmer, something like that. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. I have it. I used on the wolf hair, I used the Zero for the rest of the black on Boba Fett's cape and cloak here and pants. It works really nice. I love this Pro Krill Black. I have to say, this Coal Black it is a great black, and black can be tricky to work with. I honestly, I'll probably be sticking with the the black Pro Acryl now for my blacks. It's a nice, deep, dark, matte black. And I got a couple places showing through, but I'm going to do some highlights on top, so I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, guys, it went down real smooth. Look at that there. Right there. There's the first paint for the kickoff of the Star Wars Legion series. There it is. Black Boba Fett. Alright, let's move on to the green. What I came up with for the Boba Fett green is I'm going to use camo green from Pro Acryl, and I was watching Sarastro's painting. He was painting the other Boba Fett, and he mixed in some just straight basic blue into his, and I think I'm going to go ahead and go that route, just because, you know, I think it's cool, and I think it adds a little bit of vibrancy. I know what he's doing there. It just bringing it up a little bit. That green, giving it that little little zest. Anyway, guys, that's what we're going to do. We're going to mix the green with a little bit of the blue, and we're going to go from there, and we're going to put that on there. All right, let's get to it. There we go. Got the green down. You know what? I ended up mixing the blue in with the camo green, and it came up with the almost the spot-on green I was looking for. Amazing. And Sarastro paints. Sarastro painting. He's got a great YouTube channel, and he does a lot of these he does a lot of stuff. He's been around a while, and I saw him do that, and I thought I'd give it a shot. And wow, well, it worked wonders. Thanks. I really appreciate watching that video and seeing that. It gave me a great idea. It gave me the perfect green. Anyway, we did that. Here, I'll take a look right here. Boom. A little bit of blue mixing with that green. Bam. It was spot on. Because I was really struggling trying to find the actual green for this. I didn't really have one. And I was like, man, I need some ideas. And there he was. Sarastro Paintings. And boom, I added the blue. Perfect green. Great job. Appreciate it. Anyway, guys, worked out like a champ. All right, so let's move on to, I'm thinking the red gauntlets and go from there. All right, now let's get to that red. We're going to use this burnt red from Pro Acryl. We're going to use that, and we're going to get this on the gauntlets here, both gauntlets, and I believe his face shield right there. And we're going to use that. Maybe we'll touch it up with a little bit of red here and there when we're done, but that's what we're going to do. All right, let's do it. Let's get that classic Boba yellow down. I start with an Averland Sunset to give it kind of a darker yellow, and then I'll highlight it with some yellow, maybe a yellow orange to make it pop out a little bit. It's going to look really nice. But from my experience, start with a darker yellow when you do yellows just in general to bring it bright. But this works perfect in this particular situation because I can do a mid-tone with the regular yellow, which is the Pro Acryl yellow, which we have, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. Mix do a base, mix, come here, and then we highlight just because that's kind of one of the focal points, in my opinion, because it really stands out. All right, let's do it. So there we go. We got all the base colors down there. I think for now, I'm gonna do some rubber work right in here, and I think I'll do this stuff metallic, and then I'll just rust it out. This Gaffi stick, if that's what it's called, gaff stick. I can't remember. Anyway, I want to get that right. On the box art here, let's see. It's kind of hard to see, but it's kind of metallic and just dirty. really. Maybe I'll do it metallic. Yeah, I think I'll do it metallic, and then I'll do a little rubber work on the handle, and then we'll go for there. So I'll just do the rubber work on the handle for now. All right, so now we're going to go in and go ahead and do the highlight with the rubber on all of the black. I did a little bit, just testing it out on the back here. It's really hard to see. I'll probably do a rubber and then end up doing the rubber highlight as well, just to make it kind of pop. All right, let's do it. Alright, I did the rubber highlight on the black, and now I'm going to go back and actually do a rubber highlight with the actual rubber highlight. I used rubber before for the actual highlight, and now I'm going to use rubber highlight mixed with rubber to get my final highlight. Real subtle here. Alright, so here we're going to go with the dark aluminum for the Gaffi stick, or the Gaff stick. We're just going to do that, and then we're going to dirty it up, muck it up with rust looking colors. I did the handle in just rubber and rubber highlight. See there? Right there. And we'll do the Gaffi stick and the dark aluminum. All right. Sometimes it's really hard to do the highlights behind the camera and paint. It's real intricate work sometimes, and it's hard to do. Anyway, what we're doing is we're highlighting the gauntlets here, and I'm gonna highlight the face shield, and then I'm gonna go and highlight the belt, and then I'm gonna highlight the green, and then we're gonna do a bit of shading and base, paint the rock, and that's that. Pretty much done though, I mean, for the most part. He's already looking really cool. Anyway, alright, let's finish the red. Alright, here I'm going to do the highlights on the green, and I did a mixture of the blue and the green together, but I added a little more blue this time, so I actually did a little bit right here, and it's really hard to see really, but it's going to highlight really nice. It's going to give that distinction, and then we'll shade. Alright, looks like my battery's running low. Alright, I gotta charge the battery, and then we'll get that done. Well, while the camera was charging, I ended up doing a little bit of painting. I did a few touch-ups on the pants with some pure ivory. I did the staff. I painted some rubber, watered down rubber to dull that blade down, and actually I'm going to go back and do some like rusty red on there here and there. And I also did some highlights on the actual Boba Fett green. I did the backpack. As you can see, all I did was take that same blue-green mixture and added ivory and brought it down and did that. And I did that to the helmet here and there. Did that dent up a little bit. Did a little detail work in there. Nothing crazy, just so you can see it. Now I'm going to go back and do some shade here and there to to really bring some of these highlights out. All right, let's do it. All right, there we go. We got the yellow highlights down on the shoulder pads and the knees there. Made that Aberlin Sunset pop with just a little bit of yellow on there. That's looking good. So all that's really left is doing a little bit of shading here and there, the gaff stick and the base, and we're good to go. And Boba Fett is kicking off the Star Wars Legion series. Looking real good. All right, let's finish up. All right, I got a lot of the wash done here. I just did in the cracks and crevices, and just make it pop a little more. I may go touch up the highlights behind the cameras or off camera, but nothing more than that. What I am going to do is I'm going to add some of this Vallejo rust wash on that gaff stick, just on the metal parts to just give it a little rough look. This stuff dries really matte and dry and light, so it'll look really nice. All right, other than that, we're going to knock that out. And then I believe the base, and we're pretty much done with Boba here. All right, there, we got the Gaffi stick down there. I may go touch it up with a little bit of metallic just here and there on the tips, but that's pretty much it. Alright, well, it's pretty much done. That's it there, and all we gotta do is base now. Alright, let's do that. Well, there you have it, guys. Boba Fett from Star Wars Legion Tabletop Games. What a terrific game. I've played it a handful of times, and I've had a blast every time I've played it. And it's been a year or so since I've actually played tabletop, and they've added quite a bit, like Mandalorian, the new Boba Fett. Really cool stuff. Looking forward to trying those out and getting those on the table. A surprise of the video was the blue from Sarastro. I found the mixing a camo green with a regular blue. Wow, what a green. It was the exact one I was looking for. Anyway, guys, please. Oh, also the wolf hair paintbrushes. Those are really terrific. They held their paint. They held the tip. They worked really great. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And I'll catch you next week.